Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to 2018. We're 5 days in and you've made it. We're here. And I wanted to make a video today on something that's kind of bothered me for a long time. And I know a lot of people go through it. And I'm really not sure how I'm going to get this started, but I'm just going to go into it. So, okay. When you share things, and every time you share something that you want to do, whether it's an idea, maybe a career idea, or it could be even something small, that, it doesn't have to necessarily be about a career, but every time you have an idea, it gets knocked down. No constructive criticism, just criticism, period. Every time with everything you do. And years of that with different people, or, a lot of the time what's crazy is it's usually the people who are closest to you that do this, and I don't think they realize they're doing it. They some have your best interest at heart, others just have nothing positive to say. So it could be from wanting to do singing or modeling when you're younger, and they just say, that industry is ugly, don't get into that. Oh my God, they just are terrible people, which is some truth to that, a lot of truth to that. But if no one ever took a chance on any idea they might have, then none of us would be anywhere, because I'm sure that you all have that one person or maybe few people in your life that no matter how small or big your idea is, it's never right, There's always a reason of why you're crazy for wanting to try. Or, there's always something negative to anything we want to do. And, the truth of the matter is, no one starts off successful. No one, even when you're making a YouTube channel, you don't start off with 1 million followers if followers is what you're going for, Everyone starts off with a couple of people, then it grows, and you might have maybe 20 people for a couple years. And for some, it's one day, one video that gets shared, or one idea that people they may share your video and you may start to get more followers. And the only time you start off with a good running start and being successful is if you're born into it, or if you happen to marry or get with someone who has money and is willing to support you on whatever ideas it is. And that's a blessing when that happens, that's great. But when people are constantly telling you that all of anything you ever wanted to try is bad because ... if you listen to that and you don't try whatever it is that you wanted to try, I don't care if it's creating houses out of paper bags, or wanting to start your own business, or whatever it is. But there's always all of this negativity of why it won't work, or why people won't believe this or that. That's always going to be. You're always going to have your skeptics and critics, and that's normal. I'm like that, but to always be put down, or not even just put down, but a lot of people are put down when they're trying to try something new, or they're told they're stupid for this idea, or maybe you got to have proof for that idea, or you got to blah blah blah. It's who has all of that when you're first starting? If you're really starting from the ground and you're really trying something new and different to you, especially if you don't have money, you don't have a lot of people behind you. I mean, of course you don't have all that proof, and of course you can't show people that, look, I'm going to be successful at this right now, because you're not going to be. It takes time, patience, effort. It takes a lot of sleepless nights to do certain things that you want to grow and be worth something. Just like a relationship, you're not going to have love in marriage in an instant. You know what I mean? It doesn't come in a box and like all of a sudden I have this person who just adores me out of nowhere. Although I mean, it can happen like that for some, but you know what I mean. It's not gonna, nothing in this life comes easy that's worth something. And nothing, I mean, maybe some people are blessed in that way. I know I keep going back on whatever. Some people are blessed in that way. It just happens. Sometimes it is pure luck, you know, and sometimes it is fate. And they may find either that career or that person they spend their life with, or they may win that marathon or whatever it is, you know, could happen just like that. But for some of us, it takes time. And someone telling you that it's not going to work for whatever reason, but not giving you anything constructive. Because look, there's a difference between being real and being an a-hole. Seriously, you could say, I see the downsides of this because this, and this, and be careful with this. However, try. You know what I mean? If this is what you really want to do, go for it. So I'm not saying to not voice what you think, you know, but I'm saying don't be a total jerk when it comes to someone's, you know, like, I don't even know how to put it. Like, if someone wants to try something and you care about them, let them try. Like, okay, so what if I fail? At least I feel like I tried and you had my back the entire time, you know, instead of I don't try at all. You're right. Okay, this idea is shitty, so I'm not going to try. And then I don't try at all. And then inside I feel like whatever. And then what is your point, or what is your goal? What goal did you reach in telling me that my idea was shitty or that this wouldn't work? So now I don't try. None of us ever know. And that goes down the drain. Versus trying, possibly succeeding at whatever it is you want to do. And, you know, making that work and whatever. Of course, there's always going to be trial and error in anything you want to do. There's going to be ups and downs in anything that you try to do. However, the point is you try. No matter what craziness, you know, it may look like. Like me right now, I hardly have anything. I'm literally sleeping on an air mattress, and I'm working on changing that. It's just that times got hard, things got the way they were. If you follow my videos, I didn't have a place up until April. For 7 months I was broke, poor. I mean, you know, not necessarily broke, but it was hard because you have to put all your money together to move. Okay, I hate to label myself, but like I can't see, so it's hard. I don't have a regular 9 to 5, but I do try to work as hard as I can on however I can. So a lot of times that's working from home, doing different things. Okay, but if I just gave up and said, okay, this is not gonna work, blah blah blah, where would I be right now? Where would my kids be? You know, yeah, I have a little apartment, but it's not on the street. I'm not on the street right now. I might complain and not be where I want to be, but if I listen to everybody, because there was a lot of negativity going on when I was homeless, then I would not be in this apartment right now. There were certain qualifications, and people told me I would not meet those qualifications, and for the most part it was kind of hard. But my point is, whether it's as small as drawing some picture, a circle on a page to get it perfect, or starting your own business, stop being negative to people. Just let them try. At least be real and voice your opinion on what you think may happen. I'm sorry if that's loud, that's outside. On what may happen, but let them at least try and show them you at least support them enough to believe in them, you know what I mean, and their efforts. It doesn't mean you have to totally agree on what they're doing. And I'm saying if it's harmless and not hurting anyone, because I'm not for hurting people. So, you know what I mean, though. If it's harmless and it's to better themselves and their lives, why put that down? Why? I don't understand. I don't want to sound like I'm whining or whatever, but it's just really irritating to me when people try to give you, it's not even advice, when people talk crap, okay? But then you have to look at their situation, all right? Like, if this person actually has some success in what you're doing, listen to them, you know? At least hear them out. But when they haven't tried exactly what you're trying, yet they have all this negativity and criticism in the world of why you shouldn't do it, but yet they don't have any results themselves, how are you going to listen to them, you know? And to a lot of you, like, we don't need validation. You know, no one will ever completely, no one loves and cares about your dreams more than you do, because they're your own. You will have someone that supports you and backs you up. There are people that will be there for you and totally support you. But for those who don't have it, remember, you don't need validation for what you want to do, because everything in your power is inside of you. So I'm not trying to sound like an Oprah, Dr. Phil special or anything of like that caliber. All I'm saying is that all you need is what's in you and for you to try. Like, I'm so tired of all this negativity and people putting others down, especially when a lot of the times they supposedly are in your corner. Let them try, you know what I mean? And for those of you, try whatever it is you want to do, and someone keeps putting you down, like, just go for it, because what do you have to lose? You don't have nothing to lose. Most likely you're like me. You're like, you don't have much right now. So what do you have to lose? You know what I mean? If you want to do something and make your kids' life better, do that. Don't let anyone talk you out of it. If you want to find a love, don't let someone tell you that no one will love you. There is someone out there that will treasure you physically, mentally, spiritually. Someone will love you for you. Someone will want to put their arms around you and kiss you and hold you at night. Someone's going to want to be in your corner and hope that you succeed, not tell you how much you're going to fail. Or tell you, because sometimes they don't even say, oh, you're going to fail. I'm sorry, I get so passionate about things. Some may not say you're going to fail. It's not that. They say, oh, this and that, or, you know, just anything negative. They're not going to outright say that you're going to fail. Some do, unfortunately. I've heard a lot of stories where one person's significant other will say, you're not going to do well at that. You know, they'll tell them that in more horrible words than that, but whatever. You will find what you want, what you're looking for. Don't give up. You know, like, don't ever let anyone tell you that something's impossible when you're not trying to hurt anyone and you're just trying to better yourself. Try it. If you're not taking money from other people, if you're not, you know, hurting other people, to try something out, like a dream or even a little job or whatever it is, creating your own business, whatever it is, just try. Okay? And we don't need validation. There's Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, and everybody's always looking for likes. And unfortunately, it's not just young people. So many people need validation. You don't need validation. Just do what you want to do and go with it. Go with it if you're not hurting anyone. And I'm going to stop because I know I'm rambling and I cannot edit this video. I just really had to get it out there. And remember, you're good enough. You're strong enough. You don't need anyone telling you that. And, you know, I go through a lot, like battling depression and having a disability and all that. but no one's going to tell me what I can and can't do, because I've been through enough. And I'm going to try regardless of what you think of me. And that's how you should be. You can do this. I don't care what your situation is, your background. You know, if you didn't have anyone there growing up and supporting you, I know I don't know you, but you can do it. There's no limit when you have the willpower to do it. If there's a will, there's a way. And if you have the will, if you have that willpower, you will make the way to do it. Don't let anyone tell you you're not good enough. Don't let anyone tell you that this won't work because. And I'm not saying don't hear them out. When it's reasonable, listen, you know, but find a way to make it work. You know, and I'm not saying totally close people out, because people who love you are going to be real with you and tell you it won't work because of this, and it may be valid. However, maybe there's another way around that. You know, and for those of you who have been through maybe relationships and someone tells you that no one else is going to love you, so you need to be with them or something like that, you know, someone will love you. That's a bunch of BS. Each one of us are here for a reason, and every day you wake up, there's a reason that you're still here. You don't need anyone's validation or approval. Okay, you need the drive within yourself. You need to believe in yourself, because you're the one that's going to make your dream come true, or your even little goals. Set little goals, because it's, you know what I mean, like, we don't all have money to just do what we want to do. Set tiny little goals to try to get there. Talk to different people, network, you know. Or if you're younger and you're not thinking about that, or you need help with a project, you're struggling in school, talk to other people, voice what you need. There are people that will help you get to your goal, because I know whatever I can do, I'm going to help someone get to their goal. I'm not going to try to knock them down because of whatever I think, even if I disagree or it seems like it's impossible. It's not my right to say that you can't do this with your life. You know, so no matter where you are, what country you're in, one step at a time, and don't stop believing, don't stop dreaming, and don't listen to the negative people, especially when the majority of what they tell you is negative. The majority of what they say is negative. Do you really think you're going to get a positive, go ahead and do this, man, or yeah, girl, you can do that? You're not going to get that from them. And for those of you who are feeling lonely, you will find someone who loves you. Put yourself out there and talk to people, and know that you're good enough. Someone's going to find you beautiful or sexy or lovely or whatever, men and women, you know. It's not impossible. You're not alone, and you are worth it. And I don't care if some people think that this video is just too much. Somebody needs to hear this, because sometimes I need to hear this, and I'll need to hear this again, because I go up and down. But I'll tell you what, like, I will not stop fighting, because all my life, ever since I was 10 years old, I've had to fight for everything and anything. Anything I wanted, everything. I have to prove myself 12 times as hard. I have to, even, you know, looking a certain way. I want to look presentable too, you know what I mean? Just because I can't see doesn't mean I don't care about not looking good. You know what I mean? I don't know. I could go on and on, but all I'm saying is you're worth it. You're here. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And if you have a goal or a dream, work toward it, little by little. You know what I mean? They are, my God, I'm just so annoyed by negativity. And I know that I can be very negative, especially lately with having such a broken heart and going through a lot of darkness in the past 14 months. But I'll tell you what, I don't need someone's validation to tell me that I can do something. Because the only thing I cannot do as of right now is drive, for obvious reasons. But anyway, you are enough. And just because you're struggling doesn't mean that you can't do it. Just because you might be sleeping on the floor like I'm sleeping on an air mattress doesn't mean you're not worth it, because you are. My life's going to get better. Your life is going to get better. And if you're in an abusive relationship, you are more worth it than that. You know, and if someone's constantly telling you that you're not, you are. That's bull. It's BS. Whether it's siblings, a significant other, whoever is telling you that, You need to look at the person they are and look around them. What is it they have? Are they this happy person that people want to be around? And even if they put up a good front, you know what it is behind closed doors. Don't listen to that. It's negative. It's funny because a lot of people say, new year, new me. No, it's the same you. You just got to focus on what you want to do. Take control of your own life because you can. You know what I mean? I have a lot of love in my heart, even though I feel like things have made me dark because of certain situations. I will always have love in my heart, and I don't like for people to be knocked down, and I'm tired of being knocked down by anyone. We're too old for that. I don't care how old you are, though. Don't listen to that. Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna cut this off because I'd be surprised if most of you are still watching. Just know that anything is possible. Anything is possible. You know, don't listen to others because you'll never get anywhere. Think of all the people that had to go through so much to achieve a goal. No matter how, you know, how crazy the road looked, how impossible it looked. There are people that have made it without money, without backing, with everyone telling them that it's impossible. The only one that can truly hold you back is you. So don't let anyone do that to you. And you don't have to voice it. Inside, you just know that you're capable and you're worth it. Alright? So I hope this touched someone's heart. I hope you don't think I'm just talking out of my you know what. I'm really passionate about this, and even if I don't have anything to show for it right now, I believe in everything I'm saying. So anyways, show each other love, be good to yourselves and each other. All right, talk to you soon. Much love.